happy toes. Oh, will you look at those happy toes? Oh, poetry and prose cannot describe them. Because they're just happy toes. And here we go. Oh.
Howard, will you please stop leaping?
What?
I'm trying to drink my coffee.
Did you see it? That Fred Astaire movie last night? Oh, what a thrill! The way he just dances his way through everything. Oh, happy toes. Get a load of those happy toes.
Howard,
oh,
please put the coffee in the cup down. You can't pour and dance at the same time.
Of course I can, sweetheart. Watch me go. Dancing up Broadway. The world's gonna be your way. With H-A-P-P-Y. Happy Jack.
Oh, I thought this tune was rather appropriate because it's how the West was won, and I'm trying to win the studio, you see. Anyway, let's go back to Chris to find out who that previous record was for.
That was for Mrs. Jean Wellstead, Paul A1, and from husband Jack and all his mates.
Thank you, Chris. As I previously told you, Brenda Howard and myself went to Poole General Hospital last Thursday. And we met a gentleman, a very, very nice gentleman, by the name of Mr. Arthur Atkinson. A very, very good morning to you, Arthur. Now I asked Arthur, I said, Arthur, can I play a record just for you on Sunday? And he said, no, he said, you see. He did, this is quite true, and I said, well, why don't you want a request played for you, Arthur? He said, well, I want a request played for all the little children in wards B1, E1 and C2. So all the children listening at Poole General Hospital and of course Boscombe Hospital, the next record is just for you. And Arthur has a little message that he asked me to put over the air. It says, I would like to wish all the children in hospital a very Merry Christmas from Father Christmas. Now, Arthur has been Father Christmas, I know, at one time, so he's asked me to pick a record for you, and this is just for all the little children. As you may or may not know, Malcolm Tilsed had to sell his car recently because he couldn't afford the shoe leather to pedal it anymore. So now you see he's got a moped. And off he goes. I do wish you wouldn't leave your fumes in the studio. Well, I must apologise about that. You see, I mustn't leave my fumes in the studio, must I? But anyway, let's just say a big hello again to all the children on Ward B1, E1 and C2 at Poole General Hospital. And that previous record, which was Hark the Herald Angels Sing, came from Mr. Arthur Atkinson. And a little message on the bottom would say, I would like to wish all the children in hospital a very Merry Christmas. From Father Christmas. How about that then? Well, we've got something really special for you now, because apparently Richard is going to have something to eat. So let's sort of listen to him eating. Or it can be a pig at this time of day, I don't know. Actually, Malcolm, I feel just like a rubber tire.
That was delicious. I wonder what it was.
Do you really mean what you try to say?
I hope not.
Do you really mean you will go away?
I wish you would, Richard.
Say it isn't true, say it's just a game. Say it isn't true, things are just the same. How can you and I never say goodbye.
Oh, Malcolm, for goodness sake, turn your mic down.
Agree with what you say.
There we heard Go from the Nigel Brooks Singers. Wasn't that a nice song, Malcolm? There's not many people know out in Radio Bedside Land that Malcolm's got a wooden leg, so just to prove it, let's give it a kick. Oh dear, he seems to have fallen to pieces. Well, oh dear, I'll try and crawl back onto the console, and I suppose you could call this my last grandstand. Let's go back to Chris Burnay now for our next request.
Well, this is over on Ward B4 of Poole General Hospital, and we're calling Mr. Harold Hansford. And it's from his sweetheart Kathleen and the lovely Diane, his daughter. And the message is all my love, and we're playing for you Anonymous